Hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grow English Mastery. My name is Scarlett, and I am so excited to talk with you today about the future. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a brilliant, amazing idea for a movie or a short video in your head? Maybe a fantastic story, a funny scene, or a beautiful landscape. But you couldn't make it because you didn't have an expensive camera, you didn't have actors, or maybe you just didn't have the technical skills. What if I told you that you could simply describe your idea in words, and a powerful tool could bring that idea to life as a high-quality film? Well, that future might be much closer than you think. Today, we are diving into the world of artificial intelligence to explore a new technology that is creating a global sensation. It's called VEO3, and it's the latest AI video generation model from Google. This incredible tool promises to completely change the way we create and experience video. And it's a perfect topic for us to learn English in a very modern context. So, how does this incredible technology work? What can it be used for? And how will it change our world, for better and for worse? By the end of our lesson today, you will understand the revolutionary features of VEO3. We will learn 10 key vocabulary words to talk about technology and creativity, including words like generate, sensation, and groundbreaking. Our grammar focus will be the future simple tense, using the word will to discuss predictions and the future impact of this technology. We will explore the exciting potential of VEO3, but we will also have an honest conversation about the serious challenges it presents. Get ready to look into the future. Let's begin. First, let's talk about the excitement. VEO3 was first introduced at the big Google I/O 2025 event, and it immediately became a global sensation, especially within the community of content creators. People who make videos for YouTube, for social media, or even for films were astonished. Why? Because VEO3 represents a significant leap forward compared to any AI video tool we have seen before. It is a huge step into the future. So, what makes VEO3 so special? Let's look at its groundbreaking features. The most basic function is generating video from text and images. This means a user can simply provide a detailed text description, which we call a prompt, or they can provide a reference image. VEO3 will then automatically generate a video that matches the request. For example, you could type the prompt, "A golden retriever puppy playing in a field of yellow flowers in slow motion," and VEO3 will create that exact video for you. One of its greatest strengths is its ability to maintain consistency. This means if you ask for the same puppy in several different scenes, the puppy will look the same in all of them, which was a big problem for older AI models. But here is the truly revolutionary feature, the one that has everyone talking. Intelligent audio integration. VEO3 doesn't just create silent movies. This model can generate original audio. It can create dialogue for characters and make their lips move naturally to match the words, which we call lip syncing. It can add sound effects that are appropriate for the context, like the sound of rain in a sad scene, or the sound of birds singing in a happy forest. And it can even compose and add background music to enhance the emotional feeling of the video. This ability to combine video and audio makes the final product more vibrant, more soulful, and more alive than ever before. On top of that, VEO3 delivers superior image quality. It can produce videos in very high resolution, up to 4K, which means the images are incredibly sharp, clear, and detailed. But what about creativity? VEO3 gives users a high degree of creative control. You are not just a spectator, you are the director. You can flexibly tweak and edit the videos. You can add or remove elements, change the colors, or even change the entire visual style. You can ask for a cinematic style, like a real Hollywood movie, or an animated style, like a cartoon, or even a black and white style. This makes it a powerful and versatile tool to match your exact vision. Finally, VEO3 has a deep understanding of cinematic language. This means it understands the special terms and techniques that filmmakers use. You can use words like time-lapse, which shows a long period of time passing very quickly, or aerial shot, which is a shot taken from high in the air, like from a drone or a helicopter. Because VEO3 understands this language, it can create footage that looks professional and truly impressive. To talk about this amazing technology, we need the right vocabulary. Let's take a moment to power up our English with 10 essential words for this topic. Our first word today is generate spelling. G-E-N-E-R-A-T-E, generate. It is a verb. To generate means to produce or create something. For example, VEO3 can generate a complete video from a single line of text. Another example, solar panels generate electricity from the sun. And one more, the new marketing campaign is expected to generate a lot of interest. Our second word is sensation, spelling. S-E-N-S-A-T-I-O-N, sensation. It is a noun. A sensation is something that causes a lot of excitement and interest. For example, the announcement of VEO3 created a global sensation online. Another example, the young singer became an overnight sensation after her performance. And one more. The new video game was a sensation, selling millions of copies in its first week. Our third word is groundbreaking. Spelling, G-R-O-U-N-D-B-R-E-A-K-I-N-G. Groundbreaking. It is an adjective. Something that is groundbreaking is very new and represents an important development or discovery. For example, the ability to generate audio is a groundbreaking feature of VEO3. Another example, the scientist made a groundbreaking discovery in the field of medicine. And one more, her first novel was groundbreaking because of its unique style. Our fourth word is prompt. Spelling, P-R-O-M-P-T, prompt. It is a noun. In the context of AI, a prompt is an instruction or a question that you give to an artificial intelligence program to make it do something. For example, to get a good result from VEO3, you need to write a very detailed prompt. Another example, I gave the AI a prompt to write a poem about the ocean. And one more, the quality of the output depends on the quality of the prompt. Our fifth word is consistent. Spelling, consistent, consistent. It is an adjective. If something is consistent, it stays the same and does not change over time. For example, VEO3 is good at keeping characters consistent across different scenes. Another example, to learn a language, you need to be consistent with your studies. And one more, the quality of their products is not very consistent. Sometimes they are good, sometimes bad. Our sixth word is simulate, spelling simulate, simulate. It is a verb. To simulate means to create a model or imitation of a real situation, event, or process. For example, in education, VEO3 can be used to simulate historical events. Another example, pilots train using flight simulators that simulate real flying conditions. And one more, the program can simulate how the new building will look when it is finished. Our seventh word is versatile. Spelling versatile, versatile. It is an adjective. A person or a tool that is versatile is able to do many different things. For example, its many features make VEO3 a very versatile tool for creators. Another example, the potato is a very versatile vegetable. You can boil it, fry it, or bake. It, and one more. She is a versatile actress who can perform in comedies and dramas. Our eighth word is potential. Spelling potential, potential. It is a noun. Potential is the possibility that something or someone will develop and become successful in the future. For example, VEO3 has the potential to completely change the video industry. Another example, the young athlete has a lot of potential to become a champion. And one more, the new business idea has great financial potential. Our ninth word is misinformation. Spelling misinformation, misinformation. It is a noun. Misinformation is false or inaccurate information that is spread, regardless of whether there is an intent to deceive. For example, the rise of AI tools creates new challenges regarding the spread of misinformation. Another example, it is important to get your news from reliable sources to avoid misinformation. And one more, the website was shut down for spreading medical misinformation. Our 10th and final word is accessible. Spelling accessible, accessible. It is an adjective. If something is accessible, it is easy to get, use, or understand. For example, in the future, tools like VEO3 will become more affordable and accessible to everyone. Another example, the new museum is designed to be accessible to people in wheelchairs. And one more, the professor's lectures are very accessible, even on difficult topics. Wonderful. Now that we have the vocabulary to talk about this amazing new technology, let's look at the grammar we need to discuss its future impact on our world. Because VEO3 is a new technology, most of our conversation about it is focused on the future. The perfect grammar tense for this is the future simple, which we usually form with the word will, followed by the base form of a verb. We use will to make predictions about the future. Let's look at some examples from our topic. One prediction is, VEO3 will completely change the way we produce video. Here, will shows that we are making a strong prediction about the future. Another one, this technology will open up a new era for many fields. We can use it to describe the future impact on different people and industries. For YouTubers, they will bring their ideas to life more quickly. For businesses, they will create advertisements with lower costs. For education, teachers will use this tool to create engaging lecture videos. We also use will to talk about promises or official intentions. Google made a statement about the challenges of AI. They said, "We will actively develop tools to label AI-generated content." This is a promise about their future actions. The negative form of will is will not, which we usually contract to won't. For example, a prediction about the future of content creation could be, creators won't need expensive camera equipment anymore. Or when talking about the challenges, the ethical problems won't disappear overnight. To ask questions about the future, we put will at the beginning of the sentence. For example, will this technology become accessible to everyone? Or a more difficult question, will AI take away jobs from creative professionals? And we can. Use question words too. How will VEO3 affect the movie industry? The future simple tense with will is essential for any conversation about the future, technology, and the changes that are coming to our world. It allows us to share our hopes, our fears, and our predictions. Now, how can we practice these new words and this grammar? Here are some simple techniques to improve your skills. For your listening skills, I want you to listen again to the part of the video where I talk about the potential applications of VEO3. Pay attention to how many times I make a prediction about the future. How many times can you hear the word will or the phrase can be used to? For your speaking skills, I have a fun exercise. Imagine you have access to VEO3 right now. What is the very first video you will create? Describe it to me. I want you to use the future simple tense. You can start by saying, I will create a video about, it will have these characters. The music will be very dramatic. It won't be a long video, just a short clip. Record yourself on your phone and listen to your own future predictions. For your reading skills, find a short news article online about a new technology, maybe a new phone or a new app. As you read, look for predictions about the future. Does the writer use will or is going to? What does the writer think will happen because of this new technology? And for your writing skills, let's use the comment section below. I want you to write your own prediction about the future of AI. Write one sentence about a good thing you think will happen and one sentence about a bad thing. For example, I think AI will help us cure diseases, but I also think it won't be easy to control. I look forward to reading your vision of the future. Now, let's have a deeper, more balanced discussion. The power of a tool like VEO3 is incredible, but with great power comes great responsibility. Let's look at this technology from two sides, as a dreamer's toolkit and as a Pandora's box of challenges. First, let's imagine the dreamer's toolkit. Think of a history teacher, let's call her Anna, who works in a small school with a very small budget. Anna is passionate and has amazing ideas to make history exciting for her students. She doesn't just want to talk about ancient Rome, she wants her students to see it. With VEO3, her dream can become a reality. She can type a simple prompt. A cinematic, 4K aerial shot flying over the Roman Forum in the year 100 AD. The sun is setting. We can see Roman citizens in togas walking, chariots passing on stone streets, and we can hear the bustling sound of a busy market. In minutes, VEO3 will generate a stunning, historically inspired video. When Anna shows this to her class, her students are no longer bored by a textbook. They are transported back in time. They can see and hear history. This is the incredible potential of VEO3. It will democratize creativity. It will make education more engaging. It will give a voice to anyone with an idea, regardless of their budget or technical skill. However, we must also talk about the Pandora's box of challenges. Pandora's box is a term from Greek mythology for something that looks good, but can release many problems into the world. The first major challenge is misinformation and deep fakes. A deep fake is a very realistic but fake video made with AI. Someone could use VEO3 to create a fake video of a politician or a world leader saying something they never actually said. This fake video could be used to influence an election or even start a conflict. This technology will make it much harder for us to know what is real and what is fake. The second challenge is copyright. AI models like VEO3 learn by analyzing millions of existing videos, photos, and songs created by human artists. So, if the AI generates a new video, who owns it? Does the user who wrote the prompt own it? Does Google own it? Or do the original artists whose work was used for training deserve credit and payment? This question will lead to many complex legal battles in the future. Finally, there is the impact on jobs. If a business can create a high-quality commercial just by writing a prompt, what will happen to professional camera operators, video editors, actors, and sound designers? Many creative jobs will have to change and adapt, and some might disappear completely. So, VEO3 is like any powerful tool humanity has ever created, like fire or the internet. It is not inherently good or bad. Its impact will depend on how we choose to use it. Google says it is developing tools like SynthID to place an invisible watermark on AI content, helping us identify what is real. This is an important first step, but the global conversation about the rules for AI is just beginning. What an incredible journey into the future we have had today. Let's quickly summarize the key takeaways from our lesson. First, we explored the groundbreaking new AI model from Google, VEO3, and discovered its amazing features, like generating complete soulful videos with audio directly from text. Second, we learned 10 essential vocabulary words for talking about technology and creativity, including generate, groundbreaking, and potential. Third, we practiced using the future simple tense with will to make predictions and discuss the future impact of technology. And finally, We had a balanced and important discussion about both the incredible opportunities and the serious challenges that tools like VEO3 will bring to our world. Talking about the future and new technologies in English can be very exciting, and sometimes a little bit scary. You have done a fantastic job navigating these complex and important ideas today. Remember that language is the primary tool we use to understand, discuss, and ultimately shape our future. By learning English, you are giving yourself a powerful voice in the global conversation about where technology is taking all of us. So, I have one final question for you. How do you feel about tools like VEO3? Are you more excited or more worried? And if you had this technology, what is the first video you would create? Tell me all about your ideas, your hopes, and your predictions in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this look into the future and learned something new, please give this video a like. It really helps the channel. And of course, if you want to continue on this journey of learning, subscribe to Grow English Mastery and hit the notification bell. I'm Scarlett. Thank you for exploring the future with me today. Keep learning, stay curious, and I will see you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.